Good evening, North America. Today is the 9th of July, 2015, and today is the day of Division A. Earlier today, we had an excellent game of Black Spikes Orange Sky versus White Death Merc Core, European Division A powerhouses. And the games were astounding. Came literally down to the last 2 seconds of the last game that decided which way that match went. Highly recommend you guys go and check it out in the archive. For tonight's festivities, we have Empyreal versus Clan Smoke Jaguar. Empyreal just coming off pretty smarting loss against 228th, losing 1-4. And Clan Smoke Jaguar coming off a loss to Steel Jaguars 2-3. So maybe not as I don't know. I'd be kind of salty. From everyone that I asked, everyone that I heard from about the week 2 match that was delayed until just the beginning of week 3 of Empyreal versus 228. Everyone I talked to, oh yeah, it's going to be Empyreal. Imperial's going to win. No way 228 is going to. I mean, maybe they take a game, maybe they take 2. But yeah, Imperial's going to win that. Nope. Imperial loses 1-4. So hopefully that lights a fire underneath those guys, and we'll see, yeah, a bit of hustle from them. Anyway, for those of you not familiar with the MRBC format, it's a series of 5 games. Each of the games will be played out. It's not best of 5, so it's not if you win 3, you go home. No, all 5 games will be played out, and all 5 games will count towards your C-bill earnings for the league standings. Each of the 5 drops has its own drop deck, so drop deck configuration. Some have a few different restrictions. For instance, there are no artillery or airstrikes allowed in the first 3 drops. They are allowed in drops 4 and 5. In drop 1, you must bring at least 2 ECM mechs into the match. Drop 1 is the reconnaissance drop, so to speak. So I see Selith in the lobby, and I see Solitude in lobby, so we might be getting started pretty shortly here. So I'll go ahead and bring up that screen. Okay, so reconnaissance drop, 2 ECM mechs minimum. The drop deck is 4 lights, 4 mediums, very much the lightest drop of the match. We've seen a lot of SRM, short-range missile spam, very high damage for the tonnage that they bring. That's going to be on HPG Manifold this week. Second drop, 2 lights, 4 mediums, 2 heavies, so-called Recon and Force. And that will be on the new River City. Very excited for the second drop all this week. Be very interesting to see how these competitive teams react to a new map. Basically, it's familiar. It's got the core of the old River City map, but it's certainly been expanded and added onto. So the map isn't exactly the same as it's been. Drop 3, Commander Assassination, 3 mediums, 4 heavies, and a single Highlander. That Highlander is your VIP. Protect your Highlander, kill the other one for a bonus objective, secondary objective, 50,000 bonus C-bills to whoever completes that. That will be on Mining Collective this week. Fourth drop is a flank engagement, 2 lights, 2 mediums, 2 heavies, 2 assaults. Very much the more traditional drop deck configuration that you see in most 8v8 tournaments. As I mentioned earlier, strikes are allowed, airstrikes and artillery strikes. And to the team who destroys the heavies and assaults on the other side, you get 50,000 C-bills. it's a little interesting because technically that means both teams can earn that. We don't see it often, but it has happened before. And the fifth and final drop, the center of battle, two lights, two heavies, four mediums, four assaults, not a single medium. That'll be on Caustic Valley this week. Very, very brutal fights once they start. Yes, that's a jab at you, White Death. I kid though. Excellent, excellent games. Even if they did take a little long. Um, so yeah, we should be starting soon. Uh, Looking forward to some good games tonight. So until then, iTunes, take it away.